What is going on, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of Toy Addicts Anonymous. I am Toy Addict, and my buddy Carlos just joined in just in time. What's up? The
What's
badass
up, dude?
review
How's everything?
in the house. I'm great, man. I'm super stoked. A lot of awesome stuff to talk about. We haven't streamed in a few weeks, so we definitely got some catching up to do, and it's just a lot of exciting news, man. So what's new with you, bro?
Well, dude, like a bunch of stuff, dude. Like crazy week, dude, with all the reveals. I mean, you know about it. You were one of the ones who revealed some stuff already. But like MONDO, Savage Crucible, man, crazy week for the mainly the indie toy community. Man, like it's crazy, overwhelming. Like sometimes, also the big companies, they announce some stuff like Hasbro announced some like Marvel Legends. What else, man? Like there's a bunch of stuff. I think Super 7 also announced some stuff. The Silver Hawks, right?
Super 7, I think what the latest news is, they got a new Silverhawks
The
t-shirt.
BBTS exclusive.
Right, the Darkwing. Darkwing, I think. I don't know his name right now, but he's like
Darkhawk or something like that.
Darkhawk, yeah, he's an evil version, like an evil clone of Quicksilver. He's
correct.
He's like the faker of the Silverhawks universe.
Yeah.
Pretty cool figure. I pre-ordered one because I really like that evil face that he has.
Yeah, it looks really sick. I mean, I have the Quicksilver, and to be honest with you, I mean, people complain about that figure, but I really like that figure, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, the face is not the best, but I always use the figure with the helmet on. So it doesn't bother me. I like the color because it's more like matte color, more like towards the cartoon. And I mean, to me, it's a great figure. I mean, and that variant, I mean, if you're into Silverhawks, I mean, it's not a bad variant, you know?
Yeah, I never picked up Quicksilver, but he's currently in my pile of loot because he dropped to like $25.
Wow. You should get it, dude. I mean, it's not a bad figure, to be honest with you.
He's in my pile of loot. A big bad. I'm just waiting
if you're gonna get the back metal one, I will keep that one in the box.
Yeah, I think I am gonna do that. Just have back metal just to look at it in the package, but I don't feel like I need to open that one. I'm gonna open the cartoon version, definitely. If there's a clearance in the future with a back metal, I'll probably pick one up to open, but for now it's just one. But yeah, dude, like you said, there's a lot of awesome news. Even, I know you're not a big fan, but even in the Star Wars camp, there was some really freaking sick reveals.
I really like the 2-pack they reveal with the Yoda and
that one,
Commander
Yoda,
Gree or
Commander
Gree. Yeah.
Gree, yeah. Gree.
I like that pack. I like. I was also I think I checked the 3-pack. I think that's a 6-inch also, right?
Duel of the Fates 3-pack.
Yeah,
it's supposed to have like brand new Darth Maul.
It's Obi-Wan, Darth Maul, and Qui-Gon Jinn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is cool. I mean, I'm not collecting them, but I can appreciate them. I mean, it's a really cool package, and I like the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
As a movie, I was so funny that you mentioned that because I was talking to one of my best friends today, to Jason, about the Phantom Menace, and he was telling me how much he hates Jar Jar Binks, and he's like, dude.
I think that's everybody, man.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Even I'm kind of like the type of person that I hate stuff like that. But him in the movie doesn't bother me that much, to be honest with you. I think it's kind of like I think they kind of like put that character inside the movie to kind of like piss off some people. You know, like sometimes it's good to have like haters. Like it's like when you have a villain, like people go to whatever the wrestling, like for the heels, right? They
Right.
want to see the heels look. It's kind of like a, you know, like a feeling situation. And I'm like, well, they may put Jar Jar Binks kind of like to like complement the whole movie, trying to put like an idiot there as a character. And I mean, George Lucas says he's his favorite character, like out of all the characters in the franchise.
He was definitely the comic relief. He was the the Chewbacca replacement. You know what I mean?
But
But I don't know.
it's terrible. It's terrible. But to me, even I'm like I don't like that much like comic characters and stuff like that. Like, you know, like funny characters. To me, it didn't ruin the movie. You know, the movie is I like the movie. What really makes like give me mixed feelings about that movie, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's not even Jar Jar Binks. I don't even care about the about him. It's more the fact of the different age of Anakin and Amidala.
Okay.
Because it was kind of like a weird situation where you may think Anakin was pretty much the same age as her, you know, and
Right.
then put like this little kid and this teenager almost, you know, like, and then that situation there, it was kind of like weird to me.
Yeah. I mean, the whole story is kind of weird. I think it was pretty weak in the sense of like, um, you know, how Anakin turned to the dark side. I thought that was really shitty storytelling. Like it was like, um, you know, Amidala is he's like, I wanna have the power to save people from dying, to prevent people from dying. So he was just so in love with Amidala that he could never picture her growing old or her getting sick. So he wanted the power to prevent that. And that's why he chose the dark side. I think that's so stupid, you know?
Yeah,
Uh,
it was kind of like weak, like you
yeah,
said. The storytelling wasn't the greatest.
no, no.
But to me, the fight scenes was worth the movie. Uh,
Okay.
the race also, all the fight scenes, all the actual like. I mean, I like all and I think it was mainly because of Darth Maul.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's like how they keep, which is one of the things that I really appreciate. Um, about that movie is that they keep the core of keeping a mysterious character the way it is. You know,
Right.
Darth Maul was that mysterious character that was always like dark, and it never show a soft side. You know, like
Yeah.
nowadays they want to make all the villains kind of like weak in certain way and try to make them kind of like regret what they're doing and things like that. I mean, Darth Maul was a villain from the beginning to the end, you know, and he was always the same way. Like,
I just don't like that he went out like a bitch. They cut him in half so quickly, you know, and Obi-Wan, which at that point he wasn't properly trained in the force to be able to like just slice Darth Maul in half like that. I've always held out hope that, you know, the Lucas camp or Disney is going to figure out a way to bring Darth Maul back to the movies or at least to a live action show, because, you know, we see in the cartoons how he comes back and he has robotic limbs and stuff like that. I want to see Ray Park back as Darth Maul, and we saw it. We saw it at the end of Solo. We saw Darth Maul. So they gave us that glimpse that, oh shit, he's still alive.
Do
We
you
could
think
still,
they're gonna use Ray Park again?
dude. I mean, the guy is in good shape. I saw him a recent video, and the guy's taking care of himself. He's got a good physique. I don't know if he could still do the stunts and things that he did back
But he
when
has some. But he has some issues, right?
he does, like health issues.
No, not health, but mental issues, I think, or something like that. I don't
Oh,
remember. I may be wrong.
mhm.
I may be confused with this guy that was the Power Ranger, the Green Ranger.
But that guy killed himself.
No, yeah, I know, but I don't remember if it was Ray Park or it was him that had
Mhm.
like some issues and stuff like that. I don't know.
Depression?
Huh?
Depression, you mean?
Yeah, I think so. So I don't remember. I mean, I'm not
Mhm.
100% sure. I need to kind of like research that, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, uh, him coming back, I don't know how it's gonna work because
Mhm.
now I think they're focusing new movies, right? Like what's coming next.
Well, because there could be a season 2 of Obi-Wan, and he could fight Obi-Wan. You know what I mean? Because Obi-Wan is a perfect um, timeline to bring that and to make that happen. So I don't know. I feel like it can be done. You know what I mean?
But on the story, they face each other again. I don't remember.
In Star Wars Rebels, there is an episode towards the end of the series that um, Obi-Wan goes to Tatooine because apparently um, Luke is in danger of being found, and he fights Darth Maul again. And Darth Maul has robotic legs,
Okay.
and they fight, and Obi-Wan kills him again. Well, he
Okay.
kills him, like
Well, I didn't know that.
yeah. It's really awesome. I mean, if you don't watch the cartoons,
Yeah,
like
because the thing is, like, I didn't watch Rebels.
Rebels was really good, and I just finished watching the Bad Batch. I pretty much watched all the Star Wars animated stuff. Um, I think the most powerful animated stuff right now, which I'm really surprised and we could talk about, is X-Men 97, dude.
Oh yeah, that's by far, hands down.
Dude, it's funny because when it came out, right? And that's why I don't listen to critics and all these people. When it came out, everybody was like, "Oh, this is woke. It's this,
Oh
it's
yeah, they were
that."
bitching about it. They were bitching about it. They were talking about Morph doing this and that, and I was like, dude, where? I mean, he can shape himself into anything.
Any
Which
gender, Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. And it's not that he was always portraying like a girl, like he became like the Juggernaut. He became like Cyclops. He became like everybody.
Yeah.
So I think Magneto at one point. So I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, and I was talking actually with my friend today about the movie. I mean, the series, and I was like, dude, that's like hands down the best cartoon right now. Period.
Yeah.
Period. So badass, dude.
It's like the best cartoon I've seen in a hot minute, as far as like something that you have to stream, because the Spider-Verse movies were really good, but they're more for kids. This
Yeah.
kind of goes more into the adults and like early teen type of content where there's love triangle, there's betrayal, there's sexual innuendos. Like, it's definitely not made for the younger crowd, and that's
No,
what I
yeah,
really.
definitely. It's more directly to kind of like teen and up,
It's
you know?
catered to us, the people that watched the original X-Men cartoon, because
Correct.
now we're adults. So it just, like, the fact that it's on Disney is surprising because Disney lately, they've been making pretty shitty choices as
Oh
far
yeah.
as story and things like that. I don't want to get into that too much, but it was really refreshing to see the direction that X-Men 97 is taking. And it's kind of made me believe in Disney again that they could kind of rise from the ashes and like fix a lot of the shit that they've made, you know?
Oh yeah. Like listen, every single episode is amazing. The only, I will say, the weakest episode I will say was the one, the number 4. I don't
Was
want to
that the,
spoil. I don't want to spoil anything. It was the one with Jubilee.
the one with Mojo?
Yeah.
I thought that
Uh,
was awesome because it was like they were in a side-scrolling 2D video game.
no, yeah, it was cool. But I say if I need to pick and choose what's
Like the
the
weakest
weakest,
episode was that one,
I will say it's that one. I
as
will
far
say
as the narrative and stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it's. I thought it was so cool and different because it takes you back to like the arcade times and what we loved about our childhood and playing those side-scrolling arcade games. I were like Marvel versus Capcom comes to mind watching that episode, and then Mojo is such a cool character that I always enjoyed. So I thought it was really cool. But going back to Star Wars, I wanted to show the something really awesome. Let me bring it up here real quick. And I don't know, you've probably seen this already. It's probably old news, but man, is this thing cool as shit.
What, the HasLab?
No. This.
They showed the box for the HasLab.
They showed the box for the Ghost,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a HasLab that was supposed to be revealed during the stream last week, and they couldn't do it. But the next HasLab is a TVC. It's the vintage collection. They're not doing Black Series again, which kind of sucks. But they're not ready to reveal it. So I'm thinking like probably at Comic-Con they're gonna reveal the next HasLab. No, but I'm talking about this.
Oh, that's freaking sick. Yeah.
Bro.
Hot Toys.
Dark Empire Luke, bro. Like,
that's from the comic book, right?
Yeah, dude. What I love about Hot Toys right now is that they are exploring non-film figures.
Yeah.
So this is something now called Legends, and it's exploring the expanded universe. So while there was no movie where this happened, there are awesome illustrations of Mark Hamill's likeness as Luke wearing his father's, his suit and that awesome cape. And then, man, the head sculpt I think is amazing.
Insane.
Like,
they also show a couple of weeks ago. They show Dark Revan.
Yeah, that's another one I was gonna show, but this right here, dude, is so sick. I haven't bought a Hot Toys in a hot minute, bro, but I think this is an insta buy for me. I still don't have like a Luke. I wanted to get a Jedi Luke, like a really nice Jedi Luke, and I thought about getting the Mandalorian one when he comes out in the cargo ship to rescue Grogu.
Yeah,
but I think this is gonna be my Luke, bro. Even though he's not in the movies.
I think if I need to choose between one or the two, I think I will get the one from the Mandalorian just because of the suit.
Yeah, because like he has the hood.
Yeah, and dude, you know how I am with soft goods, and I'm really concerned all the time with that type of material.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Especially how the weather is here in Florida.
Yeah, definitely.
Too humid for that material.
Let's take a look at Revan really quick.
Oh, that Revan is like badass, dude.
Let me pull him up. No,
he's my favorite like character of the whole like Star Wars franchise.
We were just talking about this, bro.
Oh, he's sick, dude.
I missed the original one, but I'm so glad that not only are they revisiting him, but they enhanced the head sculpts. So you're getting better quality, better likenesses.
Look at that, dude. Go back
This one with the cloak,
with that
yeah,
one, dude.
bro.
Damn.
Dude. That's another insta buy for me. Like, I'm really, look at this. This looks exactly like the picture of Ray Park as Darth Maul when the movie came out. Like, you look at this and someone that doesn't collect automatically is like, oh, that's a picture from the movie. Like, that does not look like a toy, bro.
No, he's so badass, dude. So badass. And I love the fact they put like wires everywhere.
Look at that right there, bro.
Insane, right?
Bro, look at the changes. So DX16, DX17, this was the original Darth Maul. Look how cartoony this head sculpt looks. Look at the new one to the right, bro. And then look at the first one. The top one looks a little better, but then when you look at the new one, it's like the face is more elongated.
Yeah,
really
totally different.
It looks more like Great Park, bro.
Yeah.
Like, amazing, bro. Amazing.
And that lightsaber, dude.
Yeah, bro. I'm totally getting this one. Totally.
How much is that figure?
Well, what they're doing now is they're doing all these different versions. So this one's the standard one, which is the one I'm gonna get. I think it's like I think 285. And Luke is kind of around the same ballpark. But then there's a deluxe Darth Maul that comes with a speeder. That one's like
that's like 500.
Yeah, it's like 459 or something like that. But bro, like this right here is amazing, bro. Amazing.
And how much is Revan?
Revan is about the same price, man. Let's look at Revan really quick. Let's see.
That's one figure that I may want.
Let's see. So Revan was shown a while back. I want to say.
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they showed him and the Star Killer, that Star Killer suit. Just going back a little bit. They had that weird silver C-3PO that shoots force lightning. Oh, here's Revan. All right. So Darth Revan, bro.
Damn.
It's another one, bro. Like, and then the fact that this hasn't come out in a movie, right? Or a show.
No.
So, bro, if they make this look like that in live action, bro, wow. You know?
That's why I'm hoping Disney made that in like a movie of like the Old Republic.
Yeah, dude, look at that.
So he's to me the most insane Jedi Sith Lord ever, dude. Damn, he's the only one who actually was able to how I say, masterize the dark side and the Force.
Look at how plain this dude is. He comes with 6 pairs of hands and a base and the lightsabers. That's it. But but he's such a badass figure though. Like,
yeah, because you're not gonna take the helmet out.
No.
You know that face, that helmet is coming from a guy that he kills, right?
No, because I really don't know a lot about the lore. I know about him, his existence, because I've seen art, but I've never read the novels or anything like that.
Yeah,
so
he's the only one. He's the only Jedi who actually like was able to manipulate the Force and the dark side like 100%. He was the only one. Yeah, he was the only one. The only one. He was like, to me, the most powerful Sith Lord and Jedi ever.
Mm-hmm.
that guy. And I think, I mean, he was alive for I don't know how many hundreds of years or something like that. It was crazy, and he was human. He was human compared to the other guys. He was really small, a small guy, but he was like the baddest dude.
Dude, he looks amazing.
But how much is it? 250?
Yeah, they're all like 260, 270. Let's go to Sideshow and see.
Man, that figure is really, really tempting.
Let's see. Well, you know what I do, and what I've noticed is Hot Toys don't sell out anymore like they used to back in the day. So what I do is I'll go to Sideshow and I'll add it to my wish list, right? And then when it ships and it's in stock, I get a notification, hey, something in your wish list is in stock. And then I just put it on a firm and I pay it off little by little.
Yeah.
A firm gives you better payment options than Sideshow themselves. What I did like about Sideshow, which is something new, is, for example, right now, let's say you want to get Luke or Darth Maul, and you want to do flex pay. All you got to do is pay the NRD, but you don't start flex paying until like March of next year. So it's not like you're paying way ahead of time. You're only paying like a few months before it ships.
Oh, okay.
Which it's different, because I remember before you would flex pay right off the get. Now it's like it's closer to the release that you start paying. Let me see. Let me pull up Luke, for example. Let's take a look at. Okay, yeah. So Dark Empire Luke. Oh, and then they have the Artisan Edition of the Dark Empire Luke, which has the rooted hair in the head. But then that one is 400. Oh, it's on wait list already. Holy shit. I guess they make very limited quantities of those. But this one's like $450 or something.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, but it's the Artisan Edition. So if we go to the regular edition, let me screen share this. Hold on. Is that? Yeah, I'm getting the hang of screen sharing better now than before. I used to suck before. It would just get stuck. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right. So let's see, because this is the Artisan Edition. I want to see. Oh, here's Darth Revan. So Darth Revan is $270.
Damn.
Ships April 2025. Between April and September of 2025.
Oh, that's a long time.
So if you do a flex pay, for example, you pay $60, $75 a month, and then there's an NRD of $27. But you see, you don't start paying until March 10th of next year.
Really?
Yeah. So that's good, because you're just paying the NRD to lock it in, but you're not really investing in it yet. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. Let's see Darth Maul. So Darth Maul, and dude, it's been a minute since I got a Hot Toys. This one was really cool too, Lord Starkiller. But I hope they make the Starkiller standard from the game, where he reveals his face.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
don't understand. I don't know too much about the lore. Like, what's the deal with him?
Oh, Starkiller is such a cool character. He's basically, the video game is essentially a Jedi that has to go through his path. He's really brought up to be like Darth Vader's second in command or whatever. But depending on the path you take in the game, you either become dark or you become light. So it's like this, tormented Jedi in training that's really supposed to be Vader's acolyte, but he struggles because he sees how dark Vader and the Emperor is, and like his conscience haunts him. So he's, inside he wants to be a Jedi, but he's kind of stuck being a Sith. You know what I mean? It's like a really awesome story, and for its time, it was an awesome video game. Let me see, because I don't know why Darth Maul doesn't pull
But
up.
so that uniform he used is when he's like in the dark side.
Right. Yeah. Look at this. So Darth Maul pre-order 285, right? So if you order today, you're paying 28.50 non-refundable, and then you start paying February 10th of next year, 51.30 a month.
Okay.
You know, so it's not really breaking the bank. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you what's really going to break the bank for a lot of collectors. Not everybody, maybe not you either, but this that I'm about to show right now is going to break the bank as well. This fan, what's up? Super 7. Fan. I think that's how you say it. Refan. Refan. This right here, brother.
Oh my god, dude.
So,
Totally.
So this right here, bro. This right here is dangerous territory because I get it, man. Like you told me yourself, I agree with you. It's like you can get, I don't know how many, like Super 7 figures for the cost of one of these, but a piece like this is like, if you're a Thundercats fan, it's something that you absolutely have to own because it's like, let's say you don't get anything else, but you gotta have Lionel. It's such a statement piece, bro. Such a statement piece.
It looks really, really good. And I like if they make him the same way as the render. Because one of the things that I kind of like don't like about He-Man is that to me he looks too skinny.
Right.
This guy, on the other hand, he looks bulky,
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be.
He's buff, he's buff. Man, there are so many things about this that it's just like wow, dude. The hairy texturing, the style, the way the hair, blows in the wind, the contour of the hair, and something really cool that I don't know if I can zoom in on this in particular, but so does it look blurry on the screen? Because
No.
if you look closely at the 3D unpainted render, he has a sculpted beard. Like he has kind of a Logan 5 o'clock
shadow.
And I think that's awesome because when you look at the painted final, like the colors hide that, but you still see that texture, like right under his lip. You could tell that there's fur there, you could tell there's kind of like a beard. And bro, this is to me what a Thundercats live action movie, this is what I would expect, in theaters.
It looks insane, dude. It looks insane. And listen, that's one of the things that I'm like that I want to like bring, like, even me, I love Thundercats. I mean, I have the Super 7 one. I may consider to have one piece like that one in my collection, just because of the fact that if you compare, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I mean, if you compare the He-Man with this guy blows that He-Man out of the water. Like all the detail, like it's like, I mean, I'm more fan of He-Man than, like Masters of the Universe than I'm a fan of the Thundercats,
Right.
But to be honest with you, I mean, if I need to pick and choose between the two of them, like action figure wise, I will go with
Yeah.
that guy. 100%.
Oh,
100%.
I agree with you because it's just the quality, bro. The quality
Look
of
at the
this.
hair.
Yeah, no, amazing. But I think, for example, um, it's just here's the thing, and I want I've been like analyzing this a lot, and I guess a part of me is hopeful that I'm right because if there is one thing with this figure that I absolutely hope Mondo did is that he'll be able to hold the Sword of Omens
With
like
two
this
hands.
and like this, bro. And if we look at the cuts, maybe it's easier to see on the uncolored render. But if we look at the cuts on the shoulder, like right to the left of the strap and to the right of the strap, there's an indentation there that leads me to believe that there might be some sort of butterfly rotation.
Dude, if they make that figure with a butterfly, because this is the thing. Uh,
Like I want to pick up a Mondo here, like I'm looking at Trap Jump, and he doesn't seem to have that cut. Like I don't
yeah, I
see.
know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I I know what you're saying. But my thing is this. If they design that figure with a butterfly joint and you can make him come with the sword like this, dude, that's gonna be like the best figure ever. You know,
it's game
like
over. It's game
yeah,
over
yeah.
because
And
not
and
even
and, and
even
my point is like what I'm seeing from the images, especially the black and white render. I seen that cut on the bicep. It looks really prominent. You know, like and I kind of like how it looks because I think it's gonna bend a little bit more than 90 degrees.
yeah.
And even he has a bulky arm. He's gonna be able to uh, bend that arm enough to have him in more dynamic poses. You know, and I just hope that the actual cut on the upper body works better than with He-Man. You know,
Well, if
like
we look at the side profile here, it doesn't really tell us anything. But like for example, one thing that we definitely see here from the side profile is that there's no double elbows. So what we're getting is basically a ball hinge joint at the bicep, but then we have a bicep cut. But then I'm hopeful that we're gonna get that butterfly joint. Um, and then look, if we look at the back, there's that cut there. So I think we're gonna get probably like a ball socket upper torso and hopefully ball socket at the crotch, like at the waistline. So it's like double, rotation in the uh, in the
I mean,
abdomen.
on the torso, you don't need to do that much if you put like a really good ball joint on the bottom of the torso. Like they did kind of like similar what they did with Skeletor,
Mhm.
you know? But still, if you give him a little bit more range on the upper torso, of course, he's gonna be more than welcome,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, that's my point. Like this like the thing with this figure is like I seen this figure and this give me hope that like Mondo can do like a way better job with this figure. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that just by the sculpting right now I can tell you that's Lionel right there. You know, like and that give me hopes that this line is gonna be like insane. I mean, I'm happy for
What?
you because you love Thundercats.
Oh, dude, like I'm to the moon right now. But when it comes to the overall look of this thing, I love how Mondo has this beautiful balance of innovating, but while still preserving the essence of what where you look at something and you're like, that's so and so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like the crotch armor plating. Um, I know a lot of people have been like, what the fuck is that? Where's his underwear? Like, I'm pretty sure, dude, that this will be removable somehow. And if you want to show his junk, you could do it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Um,
listen, they did the same. They did something similar with Man at Arms and the Motu collection. Man at Arms comes with this like leather type of loincloth, and
mhm,
underneath that he comes with a plastic classic loincloth. So so yeah, I mean, I guess they're gonna do the same thing with this. It's just to give you more options, you
right.
know. Like, I mean, but it looks amazing like that. It looks different enough, but still looks classic, you know.
You know what's funny? One dude on Instagram was like, uh, no smiling face, no purchase. I'm like, what the fuck? You're talking about smiling face? Like
I mean, Lionel wasn't a fun character.
he was a friendly dude. Like he wasn't like always out to be like fighting with everybody. He always tried to like help people in distress and stuff like
He's
that.
not Prince. He's not Prince Adam.
He's not Prince Adam, and like I thought that was just stupid. Like, oh, he has to have a smiling face. Like,
But dude, people like to bitch and complain about everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that figure looks amazing. And do you have any render with the accessories?
oh, absolutely. We're going to that next. I just wanted to kind of gawk and like analyze this with you and the sculpting. Um, you know, this work by Tommy Hodges in 3D is freaking amazing, bro.
I love the hook they have for the sword for the actual glove.
Yes, I fucking love that because on the figures it's always like this ugly peg, and then the the actual claw shield has to have like a little thing with a hole, and it just makes it look ugly. So I'm glad that they didn't do that with this. It's so refreshing and innovative, But yeah, let me take this off screen real
Yeah,
quick. And
show me the other render.
let's look at Mr. Santa Lucia's work. All right, hold on a second. So here's the render.
So he comes with 4 different heads. Wow,
4 different heads, bro.
that's insane. And no smiley face.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna say 4 heads because I believe this one right here is the same standard head. It's just showing that the eyes are gonna either glow in the dark or light up.
Well, there's 4.
I don't know. I think
Wait. Go back. Go down.
I
No, go
think
up.
this is the
No,
same
go.
head that's shown on the basic figure. Um, the only difference is that this thing, the eyes glowing, but it's the same head
Yeah,
portrait.
maybe it glows in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How do you feel about the feral lion head?
It
I
looks
think
amazing.
I can't wait to see it sculpted, because I know it's
Yeah.
going to be so much more detailed.
They should make the hair like real hair.
Oh, that would be cool. Bro, the fact that they did this coronation lion, it's like, you know, one of the cool things I could say now, and it was really humbling and amazing to be part of it is that, I gave Peter a bunch of notes of what a Lion-O 12-inch figure should include. Um, I didn't mention Snarf. I did mention the Book of Omens. I mentioned the Claw Shield. I mentioned this, the burst that attaches to the sword. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a most.
And but I did not mention, because I didn't think they would go there. I didn't mention the ceremonial head because it's just one episode, and I didn't think people would be like, "Oh, I gotta have Lionel with a crown and a
But I got
feather."
a question. What is that chain stuff that you have there?
Brother, I'm not sure. I want to watch the anointment trials, the last episode where he is crowned. I'm guessing it has something to do with when he's anointed, when they gave him the cape and the crown. Like maybe it's some sort of ceremonial weapon that the Lord of the Thundercats wields. But I have to do my research. I got to go back on Hulu and like revisit that episode.
He doesn't have like fisted hands.
Yeah, no, actually, he's got clawing hands. He's got holding hands, and he's got relaxed hands.
Okay.
I'm thinking fisted hands is probably included.
They should put them, dude, because I mean, at least one.
Yeah,
The right one.
Maybe they didn't because of the claw shield. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, at least on the right hand, like to put an extra one. I don't know, will be great. I mean, it's not that it's a deal breaker, but
right. Yeah, it's a good question to ask when we get closer to a pre-order date.
Yeah, because I mean, anyways, I mean, you want the guy to be sometimes like in fighting poses and stuff like that, like.
Right.
I mean, he's a cat. He's gonna like use like claws and stuff like that. But I mean.
Oh, and another thing I suggested, which they didn't do, was I suggested doing like, the emblem on the sword, the way this is here, but like it would be like projecting. So it would be like a piece that attaches to that, and it would give off the effect of when.
Yeah, like a clear plastic.
Like that Batman signal kind of thing,
yeah.
When the signal's popping out. That would have been so cool. And one more thing that I suggested was like in a lot of episodes, Lionel, he can shoot the claws from his claw shield.
From the claw shield, yes. I remember that.
To grapple up to mountains and stuff like that. So I thought it would have been cool to have a claw shooting out. But I got to admit, having Snarf as the exclusive.
Dude, let me tell you, that's a lot of accessories, dude.
It's a lot of stuff. I'm surprised that they included Snarf because, quite honestly, even though Snarf is small, he's a very important character and he has a lot of personality. And I would love to see them do like an Orko treatment with Snarf later down the line, where we can get like maybe Snarf and Snarfer as a 2-pack.
But that's good that they did it like that, because you have the option not to buy. If they make that, I mean, you still have that one. I think it's gonna be static. It's gonna move just the head, but that's fine.
Right. But yeah, dude, this right here, man. What are you predicting? Like what? 270?
When he's gonna go up?
I'm not sure, man. I think I would say, I don't know if we would look at the track record with Mondo, like when they show this kind of stuff where they show control art and then they show a render.
Because they just put today the Sky Sled, dude.
Yeah, and that's the next thing we're gonna talk about. This is a big show. There's a lot to cover. But I'm thinking July, maybe. Like a pre-order drop in July. And this will probably be in our hands by end of year.
I think it's gonna be the same price as the Deluxe and Skeletor and He-Man. Like maybe like 260 something.
260. Yeah, yeah. I think that's about right.
It's gonna be like at the end of the day, you end on paying like around $300 cheap.
Yeah. Well, they're doing free shipping now, so it's like taxes.
Well, taxes and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, the next thing, and we're talking about all the big toys today. It's like just stuff that I can't afford. I'm definitely gonna get the Thundercats, that's for sure. But
I may get that Lion, dude. To be honest with you, now that I was like looking at it,
dude, it's fantastic. But
at least just to have him, and if they make Mumra, that's it.
Oh, Mumra, bro.
Sky's
Mumra. So, bro, this Sky's it looks so beautiful.
How much is gonna be?
It's like $400.
But they don't put the price?
Yeah, they do. It was kind of hidden, but I'll show it to you now. So what I really liked about this was you saw how this dragon plate comes out.
Yeah.
And it reveals the inner engine and all that. That's amazing. And look at the sculpt work on that dragon thing, bro. Like, I love this picture right here. Man at Arms.
Yeah.
Working on it, you know.
Pretty cool.
Raul always coming in clutch with the amazing toy photography. You know what I love, and it was unexpected that they would give us bonus heads for He-Man.
That was really surprising.
That's like, wow, bro. Like, they make it really difficult for you to not buy this because
exactly
like, a wind blown. Because let's say you didn't have this, and you want the wind blown hair for like having like He-Man sitting on Battle Cat, like with Battle Cat's hauling ass.
Yeah, you're gonna use it,
dude. But this Sky Sled is so beautiful. I want to see, like, I know they're doing a stream next week. I want to see if Hector can like put it next to Battle Cat because I'm pretty sure this thing is smaller than Battle Cat.
Oh yeah, like, it's smaller.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure. So yeah, look, creative directors Hector and Peter worked on this. So cool. Nice. Yeah, here are the heads. The only thing with the heads, and I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, isn't that the same exact head sculpt of the He-Man we already have with just a new hair?
Yeah. Well, yes, they use the same head sculpt. The only thing is like they make different hair for the two of them.
You know what I would have loved, bro, if they would have made a screaming He-Man, like with his hair blowing, but like, or like grinding his teeth, like you know what I mean?
No, the problem is like if he opened his mouth and he's on the Sky Sled, he may like swallow a bug or something. Like
bugs.
Yeah,
we're looking into that, but yeah, you're right.
Listen, that happened to my daughter riding a scooter, dude. She was singing.
That happened to me when I was little. I was riding a bike, and my grandma was calling me because lunch was ready, and I turned around to say, "I'm coming," and a dragonfly went in my mouth, bro.
Yeah,
a big ass dragonfly.
That happens, dude. That happens.
But I wanted to talk to you about the base. How do you feel about the base? Because I feel like for a vehicle that's supposed to fly, I feel like they should have done something that gives you the option to elevate it more.
Translucent. Like,
yeah, bro.
Like what, listen, like what they did with Hasbro, I mean, Mattel did it with actually the Sky Sled. Look at the size. You see, it's smaller than Battle Cat.
So they're saying 12.5 inch from the tip of the seat to the tip of the Sky.
Yeah, I think it would be great if they did like a better elevation with the stand and put like a translucent stand.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, and like there's like the Mattel Wind Raider, the Sky Sled, all of those vehicles had like this base, right? And then they have like kind of like a translucent arm,
right?
That at the end has a peg with a ball joint, so you can move the vehicle in the way you want it.
And that would have been perfect, especially. But I'm thinking because of how big this thing is, they would, that piece, that holder, that stand would have had to be made so thick and so heavy.
Not just think, because I was thinking, because I thought on that too, and I was thinking to make kind of like a triangular base. Make sense?
Right.
So you have enough support to have that big piece of plastic on top with He-Man, you know?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, anyways, it's awesome. I mean, it's amazing, dude. It's really cool. You know what will be really, really awesome too?
Mhm.
To have the same features that the Origins had. So with the Origins, and stay like that, stay there. With the Origins, you have the option to switch the Sky Sled from the good guys to the bad guys one. Because the bad guys one, instead of the dragon head, has a serpent head.
But wasn't the bad guys one like purple, like a different color?
No. And on the cartoon, it was the same.
Okay.
So you have the one with, and also in the mini comics, it was the same. So you have the actual head is a serpent, and on the side, on the dragon, it's red.
I mean, I could totally see them just releasing an evil Sky Sled.
Yeah,
you know?
and purple.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, to do a brand new sculpt up here and then to do this completely different, it justifies a whole other release. If it was just like this plate to be removable and this stayed the same, then maybe it made more sense. But the fact that the main head of the vehicle has to be a serpent, I think that justifies like
I mean, I will say I will do that, like I said, the locks, just like interchangeable plates on the side and interchangeable head. That's it.
Yeah, I guess because this is such a steep price already to begin with. It's looming close to like battle cap prices. And here's the price right here, $395.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 450, dude.
And it ships in November. So it's flying in just in time for Christmas. But yeah, dude, that thing is
That's insane.
super sick. I know that you got out of the 1/6 game, and you're doing all the Joy Toy stuff now. It's a really cool collection, man. I'm not into those figures, and they're kind of expensive, and it's a different scale. But is there any other, aside from Lionel, is there any other 1/6 scale figure that they would do from Motu that would make you pull the trigger? Wait a minute, don't tell me. Triclops.
Triclops will be great.
Yeah.
Because I love the character.
Right.
That's the only character that I really love, like villain type. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I'm collecting so much stuff, dude. I'm like into Savage Crucible. Joy Toy actually just contact me, and I think I'm gonna start doing reviews for them. Thankfully, because I was spending so much money on that thing. But yeah, I mean, and talking about Savage Crucible right here. So let me show you, because I was one of the few fortunate people that was able to reveal one of their figures. But let me show you. So this is so cool, man. Let me show you this.
The box, bro.
Look at this.
But let me ask you a question, Carlos. You got the slate only, right?
Yes, correct.
And they sent it in that huge box?
Yeah. Let me show you. Look at this art.
Yeah, no, it's sick, bro.
Harbinger Studios. Look at this.
It's like you want to keep that fucking box.
I'm gonna keep it. Look at this.
That's so
And
cool.
the top.
Yeah.
It's insanity. And just the mailer itself is like another, like, like thing. And this is the actual box for the figures. This is for the Slate. The Slate is the Army Builder, the cheapest one. And the Kickstarter, I think he was like around $16 or
How
so.
much?
Around $16.
Yeah.
But he's the only one sold out in the entire collection. I guess because a lot of customizers bought the figure. So yeah, I mean, box is like pretty similar to the NECA box style. You have Savage Crucible here. You have the figure on the back. You have the Lemuria map, which is kind of like the part of the Savage Crucible. These figures, these lizard guys come, the Lemurians. You have Slate, Lemurian, Savage Crucible, Choking Hazard, and then you have a little bit of the bio here of the Savage Crucible on the back. Harbinger Studios there, and Savage Crucible again here. A lot of art on this box, dude. It's incredible. And then one of the things that is really important for the people to know is when you open this thing, it gives you this advice. So you need to warm this figure, use hair dryer or whatever.
Okay.
To warm like the joints, because some of the joints may be like a little bit like hard.
Rigid,
and then on the back it says check behind the map. So you go and check behind the map, and boom, this is actual card that comes with the figure.
Oh, that's sick.
And this is a card game, so it has all these things like
like specs,
points and facts about the character, so you can use this as a card game.
Wow.
And so far, I think William from Dork Layer has been tracking this. There are like 15 cards, regular cards, 15 different ones, and 15 foil.
Oh, wow.
Style. So
you don't know what you're getting.
It's random. It's 30 in total, and the foil ones are really, really hard to get. So the cool thing about this is like you just not have just like a cool figure, but you also have like cards. And people are getting nuts hunting the cards.
Right.
So you can take the map out and check all the Lemuria map and all the towns and the cities and stuff like that. But it's really cool. The actual more deluxe figures comes with a flap with artwork here and more stuff. But what I'm really, really thankful with Rob and all the team in Savage Crucible is that I'm the only one who actually was able to reveal the Slate. So out of all the YouTube, I'm the only one who got this figure to review.
Cool. Awesome.
Everybody else got the other figures, like several different ones, but I'm the only one who actually revealed this figure, which I'm really thankful with them. But dude, this thing is insane. Check this out. How amazing the sculpt, the paintwork, and everything is on this figure. It's insanity. This is, again, the Army Builder. This is the most simple one. And let me show you the articulation here really quick. You have the mouth that opens, and look at all the detail.
Nice.
On the mouth and how it moved the head all over. That's insanity. He comes with butterfly joint. We were talking about the butterfly, right? Look at this. Boom. Boom. And it's hidden. And the cool thing about that butterfly joint is that makes this figure cross his arms. So he can hold the weapon with two hands, no problem, even on the top of his head. So that's impressive. And so the shoulder is like pretty similar to NECA, the arm. So you have a bicep swivel, so you can hit the T-pose no problem with this figure, right? A little bit farther than 90 degrees. So you have the bicep swivel that is floating piece, and then you have a double, I will say double connector elbow, pretty similar to what NECA does. And you bend 90 degrees because of the bicep, of course, but it's all hidden and pinless. And then the forearm always also rotates on top of the wrist and the hinge here on the wrist, which is really insane. So for the armor, this doesn't come with armor, but it's really cool because I got the on the Kickstarter, I got the pack that comes with accessories for these figures. So you have these little peg holes here, 1, 2, for the backpack and stuff, and you have these little ones here on the shoulder for the armor that goes on the shoulders, the shoulder pads. Nice. So the upper torso, look at this.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
And look at this.
It's amazing.
Insane. Rotation all over. The legs, he can kick by that much. Super high. Yeah. You have upper tight swivel. You have total split. Again, the double peg on the knees, who allows him to bend like that much, which is a lot. And also you have rotation on the calf. And you have the tail. This one comes with a shorter tail. The deluxe ones comes with a bigger tail that has articulation on the tail everywhere. So these one just have like a hinge, ball hinge that can rotate like so, and also go up and down. Okay?
Okay.
And then you have a ball joint on the ankle that give you full rotation, side to side. It gives you the ankle rocker also a lot. And you have also toe hinge. And the cool thing about this is it do not break the skull. You see how good it is?
Yeah.
It doesn't break the skull.
Wow.
So that's really cool. And on top, you still like, you have the loincloth, and the loincloth has also like little pegs here that you can peg like weapons and stuff for them, which is really, really awesome. Yeah, and this is the weapon. This is a simple weapon. It's kind of like a jaw, animal jaw with stuff. This is not painted because this is meant for, this is the regular basic figure. It's meant for customizers to paint stuff and do whatever they want. And he comes with grabbing hands and expression hands right here. So, man, it's insane. It's insane. The sculpting, articulation, everything on these figures. I'm really, really surprised of how good this figure came out, and really also happy for Rob and all the team, because I'm really, really good friends with some of the guys at Savage Crucible, like Kevin Dallas, Nikki Nicole, you know, Eric Miller, Matt O'Toole also, and well, Rob itself, great guy. Yeah. Everybody on the team is, super good, like amazing artists, and I'm really happy, and I can't wait for wave 2. This is wave 1, which is
wave 2 is the Paranoids, right?
Barbarians. So wave 2, we're gonna have, I believe, Human, we're gonna have the guy with the helmet and the big horns, and we're gonna have the barbarian with the horns down,
ball and chain,
and ball and chain warrior.
What about the wolf-looking guy?
I believe he's coming to in that way.
Yeah, because wave 3 is the paranoids, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I pre-ordered definitely ball and chain. I think I pre-ordered that jackal, that werewolf-looking guy with a crossbow, and I got one of the paranoids, and I got the Cthulhu-looking guy, the purple guy,
the harbinger of the abyss.
That guy, yeah, I got him. What's up, Roberto?
What's up, Roberto? No, yeah, the wolf guy is Jaeger. He's
Jaeger,
such,
yeah,
he's such a badass character. He's like a shapeshifter, I think. And he's such a bad character. But this guy is so funny because now everybody kind of like sleep on this one on the slate, and now everybody wants this figure, and it's sold out already everywhere.
Yeah.
So BBTS is sold out already, the whole wave 1. So the only way to get them is through actually Savage Crucible side and some specific retailers.
Right.
So yeah, so let me show you there. Go to wave 1. That guy is amazing. Como of the Isle.
I think out of all the figures, the ones that I want for sure is this dude and Nin Villamir.
Yeah, Como of the Isle is he's like a mutant. He's a combination between an Atlantean and a lizard.
Yeah, I could
tell. So that's why he looks more humanoid on the face.
Right. And then like Nin Villamir.
Nin Villamir is the one that looks like a dragon.
Yeah. This one's pretty cool with a golden.
Yeah, that's the Imperial. No, that's not the Imperial Sentry. Imperial Sentry is the conclusive, which was the exclusive for the Kickstarter. That I think is the Guard, Imperial Guard.
Let me go to the photos. Okay.
I think you can go to the Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter is gonna show you everything.
Yeah, no, but I wanted to look at the pictures of the people have taken, you know?
Oh, yeah, they have amazing pictures, dude. Amazing pictures.
Trying to get into it. Here we go. So, I'm looking for the Nin Villamir. It's weird. I don't have a lot of people taking pictures of him, but he is so cool.
No, yeah, you have a lot of that
right here,
right there. Yeah, I think those pictures are from Just Jay Hernandez,
right? Yeah,
yeah, Just Jay.
He likes to do the all white background. Yeah, dude, that looks sick, bro.
Yeah, and that's the alternate head with the helmet.
Yeah. That looks so sick. And I want to say that's the same. It looks like the slate body, like the same green.
Well, they're all based on the same body. That's the Savage and Lemurian.
Mm-hmm.
That's the amazing pictures.
Yeah, this has more color deco.
Yeah, correct. And that's the one I review on my Instagram. That's one of the Paranoids.
I got the one that looks kind of like Merman. That's the one I pre-ordered.
So the one that is like the exclusive for the Kickstarter is the conclusive Imperial Sentry. That one is really amazing too. It's kind of like a brownish color with kind of like a pinkish gray armor, and he had like these two badass swords that has like kind of like translucent colors, like yellow with red.
Okay.
That one is the Sentry. That
So
one.
one more thing I wanted to share, and I don't know if you're, I mean, you know about these, but I was curious if you're planning on getting any, is this line Brutal Realm.
Oh man, listen, I've been talking to these guys since day one, since before they start all the action figure line, because these guys are like
This
super
in
talented, and
particular is fucking cool.
I was always sharing the artwork from them. Not
Right.
this, not this. So they know me since forever, dude. They always say that, like when I post something about them, they always repost on their stories, and they always say like badass reviews since the beginning with us, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're amazing. That one I love, dude.
It's like he looks like a Simon Belmont from Castlevania on
Yeah,
steroids.
but that's how
Yeah.
He-Man was supposed to be for Mondo, dude. Looks like that. Look at that
It's cool.
scope, dude. Freaking
I'm
insane.
I'm invested. I'm definitely gonna get some of these. They look so cool. But dude, the let me go
When is
back
the
to.
Kickstarter coming?
I'm not sure. I want to do. Let's see. This, bro, they caught me off guard with this. Like this Beast Buck, where they could do like a Beast Man looking homage, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but instead, boom, they surprised me with this.
yeah.
That's so
They did a Lionel.
so cool, bro.
Yeah, I love all the characters. I love there's a black gladiator type,
Yeah,
the
that's
one with the green.
this
That
one
one.
here. Oh,
That one
hold
is a
on,
really, really cool character, dude.
right
He
here.
looks so awesome, dude. So
Yeah,
awesome. And that figure right there actually portrayed all their artwork from the beginning, because they were doing a lot of dark color characters, but
right.
you need to check their art, not like the figures or the renders,
Yeah,
mainly the paints that they have about like strong guys.
yeah,
Man, they were really, really impressive.
yeah. I remember when they first started. Um, their thing was like they had a lot of AI generated art.
Correct.
So yeah, like right here, like this
No,
stuff.
not those, not those. No, no. You need to go way back.
Oh, I like this Indian dude. Hold on.
You need to go way, way back.
That Indian looks cool as shit.
That one is amazing.
This one's badass too.
Yeah, that's kind of like a Genghis Khan type of guy.
This guy, sick.
That barbarian with that face. Whew.
Yeah. So you said like go back. Let's see.
Yeah, you need to go back way, way back. I'm talking about from the beginning. That's before those renders.
Yeah, I remember they had like these very realistic AI renders.
Yes, correct. Correct.
And
That's
it's
when
funny,
I start sharing this.
right?
That.
When they started with this, I'll be honest, I wasn't as interested because I felt like, oh, this is just like, one of those accounts that's like sharing art. But then when I started seeing that they were developing actual prototypes and working on concept art, I was like, oh shit,
Good.
okay,
I was all in because I'm a huge Conan fan, so I was always sharing their stuff.
right. It looks like it was probably another page because this one it ends with this Frazetta painting.
No. Their Instagram.
This is their Instagram.
Really? Maybe
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe
They clean their Instagram with the art. Maybe they don't want to reveal stuff.
they didn't want to show the AI stuff so much, But yeah, they definitely got some awesome designs. I reached out to them and there's a possible collaboration there. I hope it goes through, but if it does, I'm super psyched to see the outcome. You know,
No,
that's it.
they're amazing, dude. They're amazing, and I wish them the best. And yeah, I mean, I want to see when that Kickstarter is coming because like I'm going to support that Kickstarter 100%.
Yeah, Kickstarter, it says Kickstarter coming soon. I know I'm part of the Brutal Army where they post like updates. Um, and that's where they've been posting stuff with like the Lionel tribute and all that stuff.
They have also a group on Instagram, like a group chat.
Yeah, that one. It's like Brutal Army or something.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show one of my latest pickups because you showed your slate. I think this is a really fucking cool figure, even though it didn't ship quite at the right time of the year. But dude, this thing right here is so freaking sick.
Oh, yeah, that
Even
one
with
is.
Santa, bro. Check this out, bro. Like, you take off the beard piece, you take off this other beard piece. Bro,
That's insane.
that is so cool. And then he's got really nice articulation, man. Like, you could do the T pose. He's got ball hinge, ball swivel hinge joint, sorry. You could bend the elbow.
The coat is like rubber type material, right?
It's rubber, but it's flexible. It's a little thick, but this is crazy right here. Look at this. So I don't know if you remember McFarlane back in the day. He did like, I think it was called McFarlane. It was like dark holiday figures. So they did like
Twisted, whatever.
twisted Christmas, I think, or something. They did like a really sexy Miss Santa with like a candy cane as a
Yeah.
stripper pole, and then their Santa was not quite like this, but he had this, which was like these mechanized kind of claw hands that are attached to the actual hand. But look at the articulation on this. He's got hinge joints, almost. Yeah, look at all the range of motion on the thumb,
Wow.
and then he's got a ball socket joint for the wrist, and then look at the fingers, the individual fingers. You could bend the fingers.
That's crazy.
Look at that, bro.
Nice.
And the detail. Look at the inside of the palm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at the detail on the other hand. And then this comes off, and you could put horns on them, like a Krampus. You could take the coat off. This is one of the coolest details that I noticed. You know how Krampus has hoofed feet, like a deer. So what they did was, it's like he has hooves, but it's like they ripped through some sandal type boots.
Oh my God.
So it's like strapped, almost like sandals. So he's not barefooted, but he's got the hooves ripping through the shoe. It's almost like he tried to put on boots and they just ripped.
That's crazy.
Like, the attention to detail is something I really appreciate with this line. Like, look at this right here. Look at that. Look at all the little candy canes and gifts.
That's insane.
Like, they did an awesome job with these.
What
These
brand is that one? What company?
They're I want to say they're Memory Toys. They're the ones that are doing the pandas and all that. And these are called Demon Force. So these are called Santa Demons.
Okay.
I can show you the box art. Hold on. I don't want my daughter to see this because I don't want her to be terrified of Santa, but
I know.
This is the so I'll show you the accessories. So this is the box.
Okay.
Pretty basic box, you know, it's nothing out of this world. And it
But
shows
it
the two brothers,
cool.
and then he brings alternate hands. He brings an axe, a bloody axe, two gift boxes, the horns, and then he brings this bag with a bunch
toys.
of knickknacks like candy canes and little favors and stuff like that.
That's insane.
This set, dude, believe it or not, how much you think I paid for these two? For him and the brother.
Oh, you got the brother too?
Yeah, the brother is called, his name is Kryn.
I will say what, 150?
$59.99.
For what?
For both.
For each or for
the set.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, dude. 5K toys. I don't know if they're still available for that price, but dude, I jumped on it immediately.
$59.99?
$59.99 for these two big fuckers. And
show me the other one.
Kryn.
You didn't open that one?
I did, but I'm thinking about probably. I'm actually selling it because he has some things that are different. Like for example, his face is more exposed. But I'll show you what I don't like about him, which is something that doesn't translate well.
I'm gonna show you that I got more stuff also.
Check this out.
Meanwhile, you're doing that. So I got. Let me check. So I got from Joy Toy. Oh wow, it looks cool. But what you don't like?
So his jacket is really faded. It's almost like a cotton candy pink.
Uh-huh.
So the only main things that are different is he has a different type of horns. They're more like
reindeer.
Demon horns, and this has more like deer horns. And then he has this kind of like booby trap kind of. Whoa.
Damn, dude.
Okay. Nothing broke. So he has this kind of weapon hand.
Uh-huh.
It's like a
it
bear
open?
trap. It's like a bear trap, and then.
Dude, that's really insane, dude. And why you don't like that figure?
Because the color, dude, he looks like really pink. Like in the advertising, he didn't look so pink like this.
Well, give it to me.
What I want to do is what I just noticed now is that I think I'm gonna end up keeping him because this guy has the Krampus horns and the other dude has demon horns.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see the Santa having the actual Krampus horns. Oh, and then he has a bloody butcher knife. Not a butcher knife.
Nice.
Like a kitchen knife. And it's thick. It's got good quality. Here's the horns. So let's see. Let me put these horns on this Krampus. See how it looks.
Don't break him.
No, it's like a soft rubber. Oh yeah, look at this. How cool. You see it?
Wow. It looks better.
Yeah. It's really cool, dude. I love monsters and Christmas, like creepy type Christmas stuff. I just think they kind of missed the ball. This should have shipped during Christmas, or they should have waited till this Christmas to release.
But that's really cheap, dude. It makes me want to buy it just because it's so cheap.
I don't know if it's still that price, but I pre-ordered this. I want to say like maybe like in December,
Okay.
and it just because it was supposed to ship for
So
Christmas.
let me show you. I got last week. I got
Yeah,
some Joy Toy figures.
let me change the
I
camera.
I got a Brother Varus, which is a
Oh,
chaplain.
that's
Look at
cool.
this.
Is is that paint on his face, or is he like an actual skull?
That's a helmet.
What?
Yeah. This is a chaplain.
You're talking Chinese to me. I don't know what a chaplain is.
A chaplain from the church, like
Oh,
un
like a
capellán.
paladin?
Un
Okay,
capellán.
gotcha.
Look at that, dude. Look at all the detail. Look at the book.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
this
Is the book
guy,
is the book
and
removed?
yes, and then I have this guy that is Sigismund, which is one of the most popular characters in Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here, which is like
Is
he's the
he? Is that like a Caesar kind of feather thing on the head,
where?
like Julius Caesar? Is he? Does he have
Yes,
like
correct. Yes, yes. He's like the founder of a group called the Black Templars.
the Black Templars? Cool.
Yeah, and he's like a badass character. And also, I have
You
fast
said you
moving.
have. You said
Look
you
at
have to
this.
do the app, right? To like.
Look at this thing.
Oh yeah, that is
Look at
sick.
those acts, dude.
Wow. And this is what scale?
This is 118.
But
Look at
like
that. Look
the
at the
actual
shield.
size, it's almost like a 7-inch, right?
No, no. This so this is no, because this is not like a Primark. This is a regular guy. So look at the
Okay.
Savage Crucible next to him.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, let me put in better perspective.
Right. Yeah, almost. It's a little bit smaller.
Yeah,
But
but
you know, you know what it
they're
looks
like
like? Like a Figma. Like if Figma was doing those.
look at this, dude.
Oh wow.
All the detail they put on these figures is
Do
insane.
they do blood spatter on any of those?
No, because what they do is like they do like a lot of like shading and weathering and stuff like that. But the cool thing is like, well, I already talked to them to Joy Toy, and apparently they're gonna send me figures to review
Nice, bro.
for them. So yeah, that's gonna be oof.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a lot of money. I'm
So
gonna say.
I know you've seen this, but I don't think I've shown this on camera before. Um, I'm really proud of how this came out, dude.
That's crazy.
Like, it just looks so creepy, and it's like if Mumro were to come out in a movie, I think it should look like this, bro.
Dude, you should share that custom on the Mythic Legions page.
I'm planning to, but I just need to get around to doing some nice toy photography because I spend so much time working on this that I don't want to just shoot like regular pictures with like a plain background. And you know what's funny? With just this headpiece, it looks great just like that, bro. Like,
Yeah, it looks
here's the
insane.
thing. I got this cape, which was Duban's cape, right? And what I did was I bought red dye and I dyed it like a crimson.
Okay.
But it's not the same red.
No, it's not.
So then while it looks really cool with a cape on, you have this contrast of the two pieces. And I don't know, something tells me like he looks great like this, but
I think like It looks fine, dude.
Do you want to see it with a cape?
But what about, like, I know that that figure comes with more parts, like the cloth. Can you transform the cloth into a cape?
No, it's like a skirt uni. It's almost like a dress kind of thing, you know, like robes, but it's really tight to the body. So
Mm,
it doesn't work with Mumra because Mumra, I want him to have all his bandages exposed,
yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And the whole idea of him was to not cover his body completely. I wanted to have exposed
But I
skin.
think, to be honest with you, it looks better like that with the cape.
Like,
I like it like that better.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think the cape just gives it a little more like drama, you know, because like blowing and but I agree. I mean, he looks really cool with a little just a hood and this little piece on him
I think
because
it looks better.
it exposes more like the decayed body. Because
Yeah.
when you use the cape, it covers a lot of the body, you know.
No,
But
I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
take pictures with this on it and take pictures without it, so I could show it in
Both.
both ways.
Yeah.
Which one kind of accents the dynamic look of the cape floating, and then the other one accents the detailing I did on the body and the bandages and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah. Totally.
Um, but yeah, dude, like, and we're coming up on convention season now, dude. So like, Comic Con is in July. IshCon is in August, right?
Yeah.
Are you finally going to IshCon?
Yeah. I'm going to Ishkon.
You're going?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna go with you guys, but it's like some stuff has happened at the last minute that I didn't expect, and I
But
had to
we're
make.
going. But we're going to to Legion's Con, dude.
Yeah, for sure. And uh, we're gonna start the promotion train with a little project we've been working on. Um, Coming up at the end of this
Stay
month,
tuned. Stay tuned.
we're going to Pasadena. I'll be at Monster Palooza, and something really cool. Um, David Igo from Tweeterhead,
Uh huh.
like I had told him if he knew anybody that had a hotel room that they were willing to share for one night with me and stuff. And I'm actually gonna be staying with him, and I think his girlfriend or coworker or something. So like awesome because dude, the hotel prices were so expensive, bro, that I was like, fuck. I was considering like just like pulling an all nighter like at a Starbucks or
Oh
something.
yeah. I mean, I'm really like. I mean, I'm really like lucky that for example for Ishkon, I mean Ishwar is getting me like a room. I think I'm gonna share a room with somebody else, but that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't care. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So we're gonna cover that. You're gonna be there in Monster Palooza. Then we're going to Legion's Con. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna
I'm
be a
looking.
good year, and we need to reveal our project also to the
Yep.
people.
I,
It's
I
gonna
I'm really excited to do some guerrilla marketing and show our stuff off. Um, you know, we should have some more visuals coming really soon. But but yeah, man, it's been a really exciting year, man. A lot of amazing stuff. Some stuff that we planned and some stuff unplanned that I'm still like pinching myself. It's like,
it's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be great. Great year.
yeah, bro. This has been an awesome show. We didn't have too many participants, but I'm sure a lot of people tend to watch it later. Um, we got to figure out a way to get more traffic on the live so we get more interactions. I noticed that when we have guests like Mega J or Ace, people like that, it's like more people tend to show up.
I mean, we should have also like, I mean, a guest every show. Like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Interact with other people.
yeah. Like I would like to have Steve on so we could talk about articulated. What's his new store called?
Empire.
Articulated Empire. You
Yeah.
know, he's a good guy. We met him at Legion's Con. Super cool people.
Yeah,
And
we should bring him next show, so
I
he
know
can
sometimes
talk about his store.
he has connectivity issues or whatever, but let's see if we can get him on for next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then I'm planning on, I'll try to do live stream from Monsterpalooza to show off whatever's there. It's more like a monster convention, so it's going to be like latex masks, special effects, and a lot of the actors that play monsters in movies.
It's gonna be cool.
It's going to be awesome, though, man. There's going to be Mondo's going to be there, so who knows what they'll have on display.
I know, right?
I'm excited, man. I don't know if they went to Monsterpalooza last year. I know they usually go to Designer Con. They go to, I think, WonderCon, C2E2. I don't know if they've been to New York Comic Con. Have they gone to New York Comic Con?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's another one, bro. That's
I
like
think they were in New York Comic Con because I think the Omega Red.
Omega
was New
Red.
York.
Omega. You're
Yeah.
right. Dude. So maybe they'll be. I gotta ask Peter. They're probably gonna be here at Comic Con. That'd be a cool excuse to go to New York.
Oh yeah, totally. I
I've been
think
to
I
New
think
York.
I think I mean like New York Comic Con will be like a great one.
Yeah, for sure. By the tail end of the year, Mondo should have some nice surprises to
Yeah,
display.
it's gonna
And
be
some
good.
big, for sure, man. But anyways, dude, it's been awesome catching up. Great show. Thank you for all that participated, and those that watch it later. Thank you as well. It was a really fun show. I mean, it was a little different in the sense that we did more deep dives on a lot of products and stuff, and I think we could do a lot of more of that going forward. Where we're not just looking at what's on camera, but we can look at stuff online. There was obviously a lot more reveals, but too much to talk about. Are
I
you
know.
excited about Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters from Mondo?
I'm not like a huge fan of Ghostbusters.
No?
I mean,
Oh,
I
man.
like the movies. I like the first movie, the second one, but I'm not like a fan.
I'm like super hyped. And the fact that it's kind of scary, right? But it's exciting is the fact that Mondo is going to make the Ghostbusters in 6.5 inch. So what does that mean? Like, what other licenses can they do in that scale? Because imagine the quality they're doing with Motu and this Lionel, right? Imagine interpreting that into like a NECA scale, bro.
It's gonna be 6.5.
6.5 inch, dude. You didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
It's all over the place, bro. 6.5 inch. Um,
Well, I hope they do something else on that scale.
I'm thinking they're launching with that line, but they're definitely not going to keep themselves limited. I would love to see them take on other properties, even if they could do like Thundercats in that scale, man, because Super 7 is doing great
Masters
stuff.
of the Universe.
Yeah, bro. Well, they're going to cease and desist like Ace.
No, it's gonna be because they're gonna compete against Masterverse in that scale.
But Masterverse, like I'd see Mondo doing 6.5 inch. It's almost like a Mafex, it's not comparable to a $25 figure.
No, yeah, totally.
And they said that the Ghostbusters is going to be sets. So I think it's going to be 2 Ghostbusters, a ghost, and a shit ton of accessories.
Well, let's see. Let's hope.
Yeah, I know they said they're going to reveal more at Comic-Con. So I'm guessing they're going to have prototypes or reveal like the mock-ups. If you look at Alex Brewer from Plastic Four's IG, he did some really awesome real Ghostbusters like renders a few months back. So a lot of people are speculating that those are the ones that they're going to make in 6.5 inch.
Okay.
They look fantastic. Like, if you look at the only other real Ghostbusters figures out there, they're by Diamond. They go for like 100 plus each.
And
Because
did they say anything about price point?
no price point, but I'm guessing 6.5 inch, a figure set with the Mondo touch. That means alternate heads, hands, tons
Maybe
of
like
accessories.
100.
Probably like $120 for a set. That's what I'm thinking. So
Well,
you get the 2 sets. You get 4 Ghostbusters, 2 sets. Set you back about $250. You know, that's about the price of 1 Mondo. I think that's a good deal.
well, let's see.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in, and keep it locked here for next Tuesday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure we'll have a lot more fun stuff to talk about.
For sure.
See you in the toy house, guys.